Professor Anthony Keller come outside come talk say the thing wey happen wey make everywhere be like this na because they overrate the sitting president. Talk say but true true e be like say the goment dem get better plan for Nigeria but ṣùgbọ́n implementation dem dey very low on delivery. Professor Anthony Keller Professor Anthony Keller says the impression was that, oh, Lagos boy was in charge. The rating was so high and they overrated him. The news in detail, please. Professor Anthony Keller, a professor of strategy and development at the Commonwealth Institute of Advanced and Professional Studies, has claimed that because of President Bola Tinubu's managerial position in Lagos, initial expectations were unrealistically high, which resulted in overestimation of their capabilities. He blamed the government progress on an excessive expectation of extraordinary results. He acknowledged the government's good intention, but argued that there is a significant disconnect between the two. He began by saying that even with the best of intention, the government has trouble carrying out its goals. He said in an interview with The Sun, and I quote, "If the truth must be told, I think so far, so bad. It is so far, so bad because expectations were very high. The impression was that, oh, Lagos boy is in charge. The rating was so high and we overrated him. That was the first trouble that was created for him to make people believe he would perform miracles. I think the government is high on intention, but I also think perhaps they mean well, but low on delivery. I think they genuinely want to do things well, but somehow they're not getting things done well. The idea of removing fuel subsidy immediately was a wrong calculation. It could have been done even a month after when you must have put things in order." I don't see the only person where they reason the way they're reading. You understand? At least if you look the last paragraph or the last sentence of which I read for the news. Come in, sit down well, observe as everywhere be. National Assembly they pressurize say they won't buy car. Say nobody they buy. Now you be the president. They will give you that power. Okay, fine, we will not give you. We don't give you, but you don't sit down for that seat. If you cough like this, everybody will stand. That's what it be for that seat. Anybody pressurize you still and say if you no good, see, you dey ready to frustrate that. Come outside, give all of them warning. Yes, people you have to coerce people to. That is why you don't get to put people that you coerce. You put people that are genuinely competent. Imagine when you enter hospital, you have the best of surgeons in the hospital who are willing to save lives. Anybody enter their own before, you don't understand, they want to deliver first. They want to make sure the person is sound before they start talking about money. You get? Now people go put, people will save life, people will give the hospital good name. Then you also put in line people where we say will they pressurize for the money aspect to make them pay. You balance everything up. But you enter, they come confuse you. They need cow, luxury cow. You carry and you tell them say, yeah, they say they carry their okay, say want to Baba no talk. They carry themselves as they be like this no. Go buy the motor. You come on subsidy, then carry the money, buy motor. You still give them 115, 112%. I can never forget it. They increase their salary, their own, by 112%. Now tell me how these people life won't use better. God no allow me their life. Are you want to die? This one is not the month of I am so pained. And then I come in and say, there's no money. There's no this one. People like, okay, corruption and incompetence, no let Lagos boys see rude. Oh my goodness. I disagree with your assumption. No Nigerian has rated Tinubu or Lagos boy anything. My dear, not talk among in people rate and where. As in, when I mean in people, I don't mean just Southwesterners. I mean people who are his people who they want it, as in they want stretch hand, make the hand also touch the national cake, make them get something inside. Those people are that they want pushing him and hyping him up and down. He told some Nigeria that he has no solution. We intel. He has no solution to our problem. The question how It's how then we elected him. Nobody elected him. He grabbed and sped off with power through corrupt INEC, Yakubu and Co. He only wants to be called one-time president of Nigeria. Fulani go corrupted and destroyed our governance through system. Okay, our governance system through religion, tribalism, and nepotism. If Nigeria may not be divided, they may need to be exterminated from Nigeria. Oh. My dear, this man talk my mind. What did they do for Lagos? Do you think I did talk on that time? Okay, fine. Let us just take it down. Okay, fine. This Lagos baby na dey talk, he work for Lagos, he do magic for Lagos. In a ask na the same person. Tinubu champion for the cause of what's it called? That time I fight the powers that be. People want to suppress, human rights and all of that things. But now it's the weapon fashioned against human rights. You cannot come out and say some things. I lie, I not lie. Then what are you telling me? He's not the see. I get at that time my national at that time was I get them before no be property. I used to do this. I do this one for my former comp, and now no be the same thing. I used to be on fire as a Christian. I used to be a devoted Christian, a devoted Muslim. I go to the mosque, I say my prayers, I read my Quran, I read my Bible. But what of now? We're not talking about 20 years ago. We're not talking about 5 years ago. We're talking about now. What of now? Can you see the same thing? I talk at that time, but nobody listened to me. Until now, some people see they come outside, they won't talk about the election matter, say, Tinubu, they no see the mandate. Now, people, I pity for now. Now, you be saying, make government, maybe if the degree of shaggy, with government, they show Nigerians, maybe if you did for 20%, maybe they increase and go 60%. Some people sense never see come back. They never see get sense. Huh? Even though Tinubu begins to make impact today, this man is a failure already. The man, you know how many people don't pay for this man, for this issue. If let's say another thing they go on. Somebody was telling me how, what's it called? How a certain mother and child looking so thin and looking like things we say they don't use for sacrifice. This. I'm not saying this to offend anybody. He saw them. They wanted to buy beans 200 naira. It was 150 they have. I looked at it and I was like, we cannot talk past like that. I advise everyone to avoid abusive words because hardship is in Nigeria. Yes, so Yorubas even an outside not the cause, except Fulanis. Raising insults to one another is odd, but solutions like process impeachment are wise. My dear, process is not even it. Not to impeach the body commons. See, I've even brought about this idea before. Anybody that does not perform, it is not limited to only the presidency. Whether the person is a governor, whether the person is a senator, you're a House of Reps member, you are a councillor, whatever position you hold, you are a minister, you are not delivering. You see, private sector, you cannot go there and don't deliver and they leave you. For what? You are a crow, or they demote you, Abby. Why can't we pick up the same? Use the same hand so that everybody are paid. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest.